Welcome kids, we got Dunland today. It's going to be 1v1, at least not Forza Horizon 2, right? We should be glad and curious what we're gonna see today. So, in the left we got Niwatori, or Nitori, we're gonna call him Niwatori. And in the top we got Geek playing as Mordor, Geek against Niwatori, Radical against Elves, yep. Elves, really good choice. Radical also, really nice choice if you wanna creep Warclers faster. We got Warclers and Gobliners only here, nothing out of the ordinary. Single fire in the middle if you would like to catch it. We got 4 slaughterhouses opening from Mordor. Maybe he is aware that his opponent is an elf. Indeed, they're playing with revealed factions, they choose their factions. We got Elven Barrack coming our way after double Mallow-tree, which is a good start because this map is a rather huge one. This is why you can do it. Delay your barrack in order to receive another Mallow-tree, for example. But right now we get 300 resources, it should be spent on Elven archers rather than pikes. I would like to bite out. We got Orc Pit, we got 4 slaughterhouses, so that's going to be spam of units. I got to tell you, it's going to be spam of orcs. We got 2 Orc Pits at the moment, and in a time when those Orc Pits coming up, there will be enough resources for another Orc Pit or maybe Haradim Palace in order to creep the Warcler. This is definitely in mind of the Mordor player. About the Elven player, he, in my opinion, it's a mistake. You know that they are facing an Mordor and that he's going definitely for Nazgul or for the Orc Pits. In this point, in this game, Mordor player is going for the Orc Pits. By the way, really nice macro with the building, and we got Mirkwood sentries. They're not going towards work towards those orcs, but definitely they could work against Nazgul. There will be no Nazgul, there will be another Orc Pit, so that's going to be devastated. This battalion will be killed definitely if the orcs and orc archers will go nearby. Another battalion, Lorin warriors, another weird pick because you are not able to rush your opponent. Another Orc Pit. Come on, 4 Orc Pits, you are able to work with them. Radical been used, and I don't know why. Maybe Elfen player is scared about the Mordor advantage, the Mordor attack here. Another Elfen Barrack as well. A really weird choice. You don't have resources, you get only 400 Komai points, so it means that you get 3-4 Mallow-trees at best, so you don't have resources for the double barrack to sustain it. And also, when you spend all those resources from the treasures, you are not able to move forward with your builders. As you can see now, the builder is going to stay here. You don't have enough resources for another battalion, like for example Lorin archers. This is why you are forced to creep the Gobliner to receive some treasures. And I don't think so it's going to work out. In a matter of seconds you will realize that this Elfen player doesn't have enough resources to keep up with the double barrack production. And if he did, he will not be able to create more Mallow-trees. We got 300 resources and there will be another battalion, and from this point out, as we can see, there will be another battalion from the other Elfen barrack. And without those creeps, it's going to be really hard for Elf to do something. We got 4 Orc Pits over there for Mordor, and Mordor is going straight for Nazgul at the moment. This is a weird idea. This map is huge. You don't want to go for a hero. Really good choice of Sauron. You definitely would like to be mobile with your PowerPoint and able to increase the damage input. On the Elfen side, he's creeping. He's forced to creep because he doesn't have enough resources from the Mallow-trees to sustain double barrack yet. Lots of Mirkwood sentries. It might be his downfall. Also, the Nazgul is not coming here. I don't think so. No, there is no Nazgul, but as we can see, the resources are not spent by the Mordor player at all. He should have another builder, for example, or doom the speeder to receive the lower cost of the heroes, for example. In the meantime, it's still an Elfen player who is creeping entire map. Is he taking the outpost, the inn? No at all. He just took the treasures, took the experience from the Goblin lair and moved forward. Now that's going to be harder on Elf, because he doesn't have any archers. He got only those Mirkut sentries, and they are not good against orcs, to be honest, to begin with. Those orcs could definitely kill them, definitely with Eye of Sauron. And there is the Rhinical. Eye of Sauron is not going to be used, and it's a really good choice over there. Those Mirkut sentries, there are tons of them, but they're not good against orcs at all. Definitely, and they cost a lot. So if you take a look at the command points over there, definitely one Mallow tree is going down, another barrack, while you are losing the Mallow tree and losing the ability to make more units. It's not something that you should be able to do. 3 barracks at the moment with double Elfen Lorin warriors over there. They cost a lot, but they are dealing a really decent amount of damage on level 2 already. So yeah, how about Mordor? Mordor should think about Orc Archers or Haradim Archers, make a transition to Haradim Palace in order to push back, because now the running called Mirkut sentries are able to kill those orcs. And in a base we got level 4 Lorin Battalion, Lorin Warriors Battalion, that will wreck this orc pit with completely ease and even retreat after this. 4.5 level up over the rank up. On the side of Mordor, on the side of Elf is losing the Mallow tree, another Mallow tree. A little bit miss micro over here with those orcs. You don't want to invest this many units to attack the opponent's base, to attack the opponent's units. You would like to take care about the Mallow trees and get rid of them. There is a Nazgul on the battlefield. It's something that you don't want to get if you saw those many barracks, those many pikes over here. We got our volley, and it's going to kill no one actually, which is weird. Our volley was misused over there. And this army over there, lots of Mirkut sentries. You don't want to go for Nazgul, you would like to go for Haradim Palace and upgrades. 5 power points only for Mordor. 10 power points arrow volley for the Elfen player, just because he was able to creep and push back his opponent. And there are no archers in this game. Definitely, if you're facing infantry, you would like to get some archers. And there is first battalion of Lorin archers from Elves. This is weird. He's still creeping. In the meantime, taking the single fire, a really important structure when you got already one of those tier 2 power points. We got Dread Visage from the Nazgul, so no more running nearby this hero, but still there is nothing up, follow up this idea. We got lots of resources banking up for the Mordor player, and from the experience I got to say that it's not going to work out. You're facing an elf, and nonetheless if he's not going for archers, it doesn't matter. You don't want to go for the Fell Beast in order to kill some infantry units over there. You would like to rather go for Haradim Pass and Haradim Archers. They are working great against any infantry units, so definitely is the pick over there that I would choose when I saw the infantry coming up on my way, and definitely all those infantry alongside Elfen Archers could be killed. Now we can see that Mordor player chose the Fell Beast. He, in my opinion, wasted 300 resources, and he will lose quite a bit of slaughterhouses. He'll not be able to sustain, and that's maybe his downfall. Of course, the Elfen player could micro a bit and destroy some slaughterhouses on the sides, not only going through the middle and just get wrecked by the army, but you definitely don't want this to happen. Geek is going to lose the builder. I heard that this game was laggy, but you got to remember that it depends on both players' internet connection to each other, and maybe it wasn't the greatest. Nazgul low in health, 10 power points for Mordor at the moment. It may be heal, it may be barricade. I think it's going to be barricade, but Nazgul got to get away. He will not be able to do it. Barricade is picked up, but Nazgul is killed. Another slaughterhouse, the first slaughterhouse, the second slaughterhouse that Mordor was able to create is going down, and it's not looking good for Mordor. Also, if you got the barricade, throw it down all in the first couple of seconds in order to maximize its damage and get the other barricade faster. Felbeast on the way, Doomday Speeder also, but as we can see, there is nothing that Mordor could do. He got only this Nazgul actually and the Felbeast over there, so he's losing a lot. He doesn't have units. He may lost more slaughterhouses by, but as we can see, Elfen player decided to go for the middle, which is a mistake. Felbilist will wreck, of course, the infantry units without archers, so there is another Nazgul also. But after this, there is nothing that could stop the Elfen units from destroying the base of Mordor. There may be some combinations, as we can see, Baragon level 2 coming our way. We got also the green Peugeot for some reason. I don't know why. There is not like Mordor got units on the battlefield, right? Another Orc Pit is going down. You shouldn't go for the Orc Pits at the moment. He should go for the Slaughterhouse. Mordor doesn't care about Orc Pits anymore. And I know that there are easy pickups and you can have lots of power points after that, but you don't want to waste your units like this. Like this, for example, those Mercury sentries should be retreated, or at least trained to take down the really significant, dangerous, damaged Orc Pit. So we got Lorien archers, but there should be pikes, of course, as well, because there are Nazguls. And misconception, in my opinion, misconception by the Elfen player. He drastically changed his build order. He, of course, going for the Mirkud archers, but you got to keep it in mind that there is a Nazgul and a Felbeast also. So you shouldn't throw down your units like that. You don't want to do this. There is another Nazgul, so we got 3 Nazguls, and there is full army composition, full hero composition army. Let's say it that way. Nazgul punched the, and being killed by pikes. You don't want to mount your hero. The rest and Mumakil pet. So there is the change over there. You don't want to destroy the Orc pet, even such significant and health dangerous over there. You don't want to destroy it with your archers. You would like rather to go with Mirkud sentries, but Geek decided to leave for some reason, and I understand that he loses the Nazguls, that he loses the ability to create units, but with those heroes that he possessed, he could do this. Maybe the lag was too much for him, and he was sure that he will not be able to manage to micro-propel with those heroes, which is really important if you're going for a hero game like Geek does. So he decided to just, I think, give up. Anyway, I got nothing else to say. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoy, and see you next time. Feel free to follow and subscribe. And yeah, bye bye.